What's up, guys? Some kind of hate here, and today I got some more Homefront for you guys, and this is going to be some submachine gun gameplay. And I'm going to be using the Diablo, which is one of the two submachine guns that you can use in Homefront. The other submachine gun is the Super V, which is the Vector. And I think I like the Diablo a lot more. I had a little bit of time in with both of them, and I want to say these maps are just a little bit too big to run around with the Vector, and at least from you know, the way I like to play, and just you know, the comfortable level that I feel when I'm using the Diablo is much more there than when I'm using the Vector. Vector, I feel like I'm shooting, you know, tacks out of a nail gun or something like that, and it's really hard to use unless you're really close to people. But the Vector is pretty much, you know, a mini variation of the M4, or at least that's what it looks like, and I believe somewhere in the description it mentions something about that. I really don't know much about this variation here. I mean, obviously it has a shorter barrel and a faster rate of fire, but it's fun as shit to use, man. If you are trying to use anything other than the M4 or the ACR, I really feel like, you know, playing this game, like, I've had so much fun with it, but obviously a lot of people have, you know, issues with the amount of weapons you can use. Like, there's only so much you can do, and pretty much you got to use what's effective, you know. When you were to play Black Ops, when people want to have, you know, a sufficient game, what are they most likely going to put on, you know? The FAMAS, the G11, 74U, if you want to be gay, you know, things like that. But in Homefront, you know, if you're not using the ACR or the M4, you're probably going to go with a submachine gun, because the single shot M16 is only good if you want to sit back and you have the patience for that. The Scar L is pretty nice. It's the 3-round burst. But the other thing, though, is I find that it's not as consistent on the Xbox as it is on the PS3. Like, I don't know if it's just because of the, you know, the different trigger mechanisms where, you know, the Xbox is more of like a bumper and it's sensitive, as opposed to the PS3 where it's just a button. But I just can't really have, you know, consistent games with the Scar L. So just using all fully automatic weapons. And man, I tried to get some sniping gameplay. I spawned as a sniper, and probably give me about 10 seconds of standing in one spot trying to find somebody until I was bored out of my fucking mind, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna use something that I don't even have fun using. So I apologize I don't have a sniper gameplay yet, but if I do get in the sniping mood, you know, light a couple candles and get in that nice mood where I kind of want to just lay low and watch things as they pass by, you know, kind of like a philosopher or something. Snipers, man, they fucking piss me off. Oh my god. I'm not much to complain about a game, because, you know, with as much as you can complain about pretty much any game that you play, you're going to have just as much fun, and that's how I feel. And what I've been doing lately is I've been playing all Homefront, and I'll do really well, you know, for the first, like, you know, 5 or 6 games or however long I'm playing, and then as I get down to you know, the end of it, I just like start losing my patience. I start rushing a little bit too much, and then I start realizing that in this game it's all about playing defensively, or at least the guys that are doing good in the game anyways are most likely the players that are playing defensively, because it's not, you know, very common that guys are going to be running around rushing and everything. And unless you're playing like a smaller map, like Suburbs, you know, a relatively smaller map, Cul-de-sac is also a really small map. They're kind of just like, you know, residential homes, and pretty much the whole map just consists of running in and out of doors and going down the sides of neighborhoods. So if you want to be a rusher, those are the type of maps for you. On the other hand, if you're playing one of the bigger maps, it's really hard to have consistent games when, you know, there's really no one to shoot unless you rush the spawn. And the fucking parrot drones, man, those things are becoming a lot more prominent in this game. I'm seeing a lot more people using them. I tried it out a little bit, you know, run around and mark a couple people. What the parrot drone does, I should probably describe it. It's just a drone that you call in, and it flies in the air and it marks people. So they got a big old diamond on them. So when your teammates are running around, they can just, see them through walls pretty much. It's not, they don't see the guy through walls, but they'll see the diamond through the walls, and it makes it easier. If you are playing like TDM, I could see it being really effective, but I'm kind of hypocritical when it comes to the parrot drone because I hate using it and I hate laying down and marking people, but I love it when someone on my team does it. Because when you're running around and you already have all the guys marked for you, it makes it really easy to just predict people and gunfights coming around from corners and everything like that. So it makes it a lot easier when you're running around the map not really knowing where anyone is, expecting someone to be in a room or something like that, and they're actually on the roof. You can't always rely on the UAV, guys. You got to remember, use your eyes, use your ears. That's another thing too, is the sound whoring in this game. I use the AX Pros, and there's no like ninja perk in this game. Like, you can't silence your footsteps, and I wish they did, because obviously one of the main things about my gameplay is that I like to be able to sound out guys and listen to footsteps. That's right here. I heard this guy coming behind me, and I picked that guy off. This guy comes back, a little drop, don't get turned on. That's how you gotta do it. That guy too. What are you gonna do, man? Just a savage with a submachine gun. I'm a 2-star threat. I haven't got the 5-star yet, but when you get to the 5-star threat, you actually get a wall hack, and I haven't actually got to see it myself because I haven't got to it yet, but I guess you can see through walls, and yeah, I don't know if it's just you or if your whole team can. I think it would be really overpowered if your whole team can, but I'm pretty sure it's just you. You can see through walls, so when I finally get to a 5-star threat, I'll probably be fucking camping my ass off and just be like, I am not moving. I don't want to die, No, I'm just kidding. That would make it... You would think that when somebody gets a 5-star threat and they have the ability to see through walls, they're gonna be rushing around like fucking Sandy Ravage or something, but there's still a lot of fucking campers in this game, man. But that pretty much goes for every first-person shooter you play. People are gonna be scared to die, and they're scared to hurt their KD at all, which I find kind of funny, and completely, what's the word? I have no sympathy for people that want to camp and pat their stats. It's like, yo, I'm gonna keep coming back for you, no matter how long you camp there. But sometimes you just can't get the motherfucker. They're just so good at camping. I don't know how they do it. They have the patience of a saint, I guess. But you just gotta give up and move on and try to find someone else, because what you're gonna do is just keep giving that guy, kills over and over and over again. You're just feeding the lion at the zoo. He's in a cage and he can get you, but you can't get him, kind of deal. You know what I mean? But anyways, I get my scout here. I get shot down, run into a couple buildings. Typical thing for me. I'm not a pro at the helicopters, nor am I a pro at pretty much anything in this game. No, but I'm catching on though, man. I've been playing a lot of this game, and this game is becoming a lot more addictive than I thought it ever would be. Like, this seemed like one of those type of games for me that I was really hoping it wouldn't just be a temporary thing. Like, I don't want to just play this game for a week and then just say, oh, screw it, let's go back to Black Ops. That's the best game out there, even though it has all these problems. Pretty much any game you play is gonna have its pros and cons about it. Homefront, the only thing that I have wrong with it is that sometimes the connection can be an issue. Sometimes it's hard to pull parties, and other times it's great, man. You finally get in with your team. You're just communicating, having fun and everything like that, winning games. But I can't have consistent games for some reason, and I'm not the only one that's felt this way. Like, my brother and some of my friends as well, we're all just like trying our best, and for some reason just can't pull consistent games. Like, one game I'll put up like a 2 or 3 KD and feel like I had a good game, and then the next game, I'll just be like, I just can't hold it together. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the players, if it's the connection due to the dedicated servers. I have no idea. I kind of wish I knew where the closest server was to my area, because you know, when you get into a lobby, you really have no idea what you're getting yourself into. Like, you don't know if that server is in fucking the UK for all you matter. I'm over in New England, and in a state called Connecticut for all you worldwide subscribers. But I don't know. It's just kind of curious. I wish that there was another way to find out your connection level, whether it be ping or whatever, you know, because like sometimes I feel like guys that have a bad connection are doing better than me. Like, there's sometimes I get shot at and I'm just like, boop, down. And I had the first hit marker on him. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me, but oh well, you know. But this gameplay here is pretty much wrapping to an end. I was playing, this was Battle Commander on Skirmish, so there was 16 guys in here. Relatively smaller match, so the game ends at 9,000 points. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to leave a like on it. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job and you guys enjoy the Homefront video. So until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.